10 shocking facts about luxury brands. You didn't know the truth behind luxury. Luxury appears simple: beautiful stores, perfect products, effortless presentation. But behind that simplicity is a system. And that system is far more calculated than it appears. Luxury is carefully engineered. Every detail is intentional. The music inside the store, the scent in the air, the way products are displayed beneath controlled lighting. Even the pacing of customer interaction is often designed to create emotional impact. Because luxury is not built only through craftsmanship, it is built through perception management. The goal is not simply to sell an object, it is to create an environment where the object feels elevated before it is even touched. Today we're breaking down 10 facts luxury brands rarely emphasize publicly, but rely on constantly behind the scenes. Made in Italy doesn't mean fully made in Italy. Many luxury goods carry the label Made in Italy. But under European regulations, this label has flexibility. A product may be assembled in Italy, while components are produced elsewhere. Leather, hardware, even partial construction. The final stage determines the origin, not the entire process. This does not automatically reduce quality. Italy still remains one of the world's most important centers for leatherwork, tailoring, and craftsmanship. But the label itself is often misunderstood. Global supply chains are now deeply integrated into luxury manufacturing. Materials may come from multiple countries before final assembly occurs. A handbag could involve leather from one region, metal hardware from another, and stitching completed somewhere else entirely. What matters legally is where the substantial transformation takes place. And in many cases, that final transformation happens in Italy. Luxury brands understand the emotional power attached to origin labels, because country of origin influences trust, prestige, and perceived authenticity. The label communicates heritage, even when production is internationally distributed behind the scenes. Markups are built into the model. Luxury pricing is not based purely on cost. A bag that costs hundreds to produce can sell for thousands, because price includes more than materials. Brand positioning, marketing, retail environments, perception. The product is only one part of the equation. Luxury brands invest enormous resources into maintaining image. Fashion shows, celebrity campaigns, flagship stores in prime global locations, private client services, exclusive events. All of these costs become part of the final price structure. But beyond operational cost, high pricing itself serves a psychological purpose. Expensive products create distance, and distance creates exclusivity. If everyone can access something easily, it loses status value. Luxury brands understand this deeply. In many cases, price is not simply a reflection of production quality. It is a mechanism for controlling perception. The higher the barrier to entry, the stronger the signal becomes. Scarcity is controlled. Scarcity is one of luxury's most powerful tools, but it is often carefully managed. Products are released in limited quantities, then restocked quietly or distributed selectively across regions. This creates the appearance of rarity, while maintaining consistent supply. Luxury brands rarely want products to feel fully available, because availability reduces urgency. Controlled scarcity increases emotional intensity around a product. Consumers begin monitoring releases, joining waiting lists, tracking inventory online. The product becomes more than an item. It becomes a pursuit. And psychologically, people often value things more once effort is attached to obtaining them. Some luxury houses intentionally restrict certain products to specific boutiques or clients. Not because production is impossible, but because exclusivity strengthens desirability. The fewer people who can access something, the more powerful it appears socially. Outlets are part of the strategy. Luxury outlets are not simply clearance channels. Many brands produce goods specifically for outlet stores. Different materials, simplified construction, lower price points. This allows brands to access broader markets without lowering flagship pricing. Outlets serve a strategic purpose inside the luxury ecosystem. They create accessibility without fully collapsing exclusivity. For many consumers, outlet stores provide an entry point into aspirational shopping, a way to participate in the image of luxury at a lower cost. But luxury brands carefully separate outlet environments from flagship experiences. Different packaging, different product assortments, different retail presentation, because the mainline luxury image must remain protected. The outlet system allows brands to monetize scale, while preserving the illusion of rarity at the top level. Luxury is not about the product. At its highest level, luxury is not about the object itself. It is about what the object represents: status, identity, access, belonging. The product becomes a signal, and the signal carries more weight than the material. Because luxury operates in perception, not just production. Two products can perform the same practical function, but luxury changes how the owner feels socially while using them. That emotional transformation is where much of luxury's value truly exists. Luxury communicates membership, taste, cultural awareness, financial capability, sometimes even power. This is why branding matters so much more in luxury than in ordinary retail. The symbol on the product often carries greater influence than the product itself. At the highest level, luxury is not simply selling craftsmanship. It is selling meaning. And meaning is one of the most powerful products any industry can create. Because humans do not only buy objects for utility, they buy objects for emotional reinforcement, for identity confirmation, for social positioning. Luxury understands this deeply. A watch does not only tell time. A car does not only provide transportation. A handbag does not only carry belongings. At the luxury level, these objects become extensions of self-image. They communicate something before the owner speaks: discipline, success, sophistication, exclusivity. And in many cases, people are not purchasing the object itself. They are purchasing the feeling associated with the object. The feeling of elevation, of distinction, of entering a different category socially. That is why luxury advertising rarely focuses on practicality. Luxury campaigns rarely say, "This bag has useful storage. This watch is efficient." Instead, they focus on atmosphere, emotion, fantasy, lifestyle. Because the emotional narrative matters more than technical function. Luxury brands are not simply competing on quality, they are competing on symbolism. And symbolism has enormous power in human society. Throughout history, status signals have always existed. Jewelry, tailoring, architecture, art. Luxury is simply the modern evolution of that system, a carefully constructed language of signals. Signals that communicate hierarchy without words. Why this system works. This system persists because it aligns with human behavior. People seek distinction, recognition, validation. Luxury provides a framework for these signals, through design, through pricing, through controlled access. Each element reinforces the other, creating a self-sustaining system. The higher the price, the more exclusive the object appears. The more exclusive the object appears, the more desirable it becomes. And the more desirable it becomes, the stronger the brand grows culturally. Luxury operates through psychological reinforcement. Scarcity creates urgency. Visibility creates aspiration. High pricing creates perceived importance. All of these mechanisms work together simultaneously. And importantly, luxury succeeds because people themselves participate in maintaining the system. Consumers assign meaning to symbols. Society reinforces those meanings, and brands continuously strengthen them through storytelling and presentation. Over time, the perception becomes reality. Certain brands begin to symbolize success globally, not because the materials alone justify the status, but because collective perception gives the object social power. This is why luxury companies protect image so aggressively. A luxury brand can survive manufacturing changes, trend shifts, even ownership transitions. But once perception weakens, the system becomes unstable. Because luxury depends heavily on belief. Seeing the system clearly. Luxury is not an illusion, but it is constructed. Every detail is intentional. Every signal is designed. Understanding this does not remove its value. It reveals it. Because once you understand how luxury works, you begin to see it differently, not just as a product, but as a system of perception. You begin noticing how architecture influences emotion, how scarcity increases desire, how branding shapes identity, how storytelling creates authority. You realize luxury is operating on multiple levels at once: physical, psychological, cultural, social.